I'm Chelsea. I recently graduated from the University of Mary Washington with a degree in history and a minor in linguistics. I like all things related to history and all things related to languages, so I speak a little bit of Spanish when I brought to Spain for a semester, and I have this really weird Castilian lisp now. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so I first got into tutoring mainly through helping out with my mom. My mom works with kindergarten. She's worked with kindergarten for several years, but before then she also used to work with ESOL. She was the general assistant over in Texas, and so I'd help her out with some of the lesson plans, and now I volunteer with kindergarten. So very familiar with that curriculum. I really like sitting down with the student and seeing the aha moment when the light bulb goes off and they finally put two and two together. You know, this word makes this sound, or these numbers make sense in this sentence or this particular equation. But it's a lot of fun, especially trying to figure out the different personalities and seeing what makes a student click. So a few years ago, I was working with a 4th grade student. His reading level was a little bit below average, and he was struggling, you know, didn't really want to pay attention, words didn't really make sense, until we found the Magic series. And what worked for him was the Magic Treehouse series, and it was really exciting. Still a little bit under level, but we were able to get excited about that same book series, and then we could expand on a couple other research topics and whatnot. It was a lot of fun. He really got into it, and that moment when the aha hit, the little light bulb went off, that was the best part for both of us. Alright, so when it comes to trying to identify what kind of teaching style to use, I am very much a visual learner, but I know that doesn't work for a lot of other students. So I'll try a couple approaches to see which way they learn. Some kids are more auditory, some are more visual, and then I'll cater it to that particular student. So if they're visual learners, color coordination for everything. Orange and yellow highlighters work for me, might be blue and red for another student. If it's auditory, then we'll try a couple podcasts, we'll try and look at other, maybe music is a better medium, and so we'll just kind of tailor it from there. Just gotta see what your student does. So what does it mean to work at Tutor Troops? For one, from the get-go, I was assigned a student. It's all very efficient, very organized, and very streamlined, which is nice, because that means that at the base, if something is organized, that means that I can help your students learn a little bit more. And working here means that I have a cohesive team to back me up in the instance that I ever need help. If I were to launch into a lesson, chances are I wouldn't necessarily know what I was doing, but over here at Tutor Troops, there is that foundation, there's that basis, and a little bit of that, and some of that support to help me out when I need to help out your student. So it all comes together very nicely. Alrighty, so I'm definitely looking forward to meeting with you. I know that whatever comes our way, we'll be able to tackle it. So, see you soon.